So I'm up here in an attic that we insulated a couple years ago, and we had some like 8-degree temperatures over the past few evenings. And a pipe that's in a customer's attic froze out near the edge of the house. So I'm gonna make sure this doesn't happen again. So this is an exterior wall. That's where the plumbing line comes down through the attic. So I've raked away our fiberglass. That's the bath fan. The pipe's gonna be out over there. As you can see, we have these cavities blocked because that's where the bath fan exits. We don't want moisture coming back in. There's a baffle. We got baffles everywhere else. But because the plumbing line is so close to the roof line there, no matter the insulation that we have on top of it and around it, it still got cold enough that it was able to freeze. Thankfully it didn't burst, but we're gonna fix this. Well, I found our issue. So, plumbing line, there was insulation over top of it, but this is still an open cavity for ventilation. Looks like wind probably blew that baffle out of the way a little bit. This one's blocked. That one's blocked too, but I've got to block this off. And then I'm going to use a fiberglass bat to lay over top of this. I'm going to leave a gap of insulation between the drywall and this top plate and the pipe so the heat can escape the house and it can keep this from freezing basically, because even after I block this off, it's still in a pretty jeopardized position. But I do want to keep this vented up here. I just need to make sure that I can fix it down there and seal it. All right, so I stuffed a piece of rolled fiberglass bat. I'm going to foam over that because I don't have rigid foam board. And then I'm going to take this piece of fiberglass and I'm going to tent it over top of that. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. Okay, now I got everything sealed. Things are tented off. Now I got to rake the fiberglass back over into here and make sure that it's all loose filled back down to the edges. And then I can check it with a thermal camera too. All right, now the insulation's back. We should be good to go. So I wanted to show everybody that because, I feel like that was a failure on our part. And we shouldn't have put the customer in a situation like that in the first place. But we add it to a standard operating procedure that gets documented like in a video like this so we can share with clients and share with the team. And then we make sure that it doesn't happen again. So I hope you learned something.